Uber, Bitcoin, self-driving cars. Combine those three together, and you have the self-owning taxi. A car that is a corporation that owns itself, pays for the car lease, the car insurance, and the gasoline from the revenues it makes, giving passengers a ride, and there's not a single human involved in that matter.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go, but clearly we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event. And now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. We all know this channel is shadow banned. Now, guys, in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events, and then also I give you the New World Order cryptos. But, of course, you have to do your own research. But, guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And guys, right now we have Bitcoin and cryptos pulling back slightly. And we have Binance and Coinbase may turn to Bitcoin Lightning due to rising fees. And we know the last piece to this ecosystem is interoperability and scaling. And then, guys, today we have the debt selling drama. You know, I'm going to bring you a video later. But make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which are flat. We have the dollar slightly up. And cryptos, the volume is still low. We have Tether USD. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $2.2 trillion. And we know the central banks are raising rates and run off the balance sheet to destroy this legacy market so the fourth industrial revolution can rise, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. Now we have Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway dumps billions of dollars worth of U.S. stocks and buys treasuries instead. And we know Warren Buffett's cash position is already big. He's just making it bigger because he knows the downturn is coming, and he's going to buy up a lot of these companies on pennies on the dollar. Now, due to the banking crisis, we have banks starting to tighten the standards. And guys, if you can look to the future, we know smart contracts and tokenization is going to fix that. Because now, if you're a business, you'll be able to get funded anywhere in the world. The same way when we look at employment, you're going to have to compete globally. But if I take a piece of commercial real estate and tokenize it, if I take a property and tokenize it, you may own a property with a person living in India or in China. And that's how blockchain and digital assets are going to change this whole economy. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, don't forget about Grayscale, sent about $23.3 billion. But getting over into a little crypto news, guys, we have Bittrex files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy following SEC charges. And we know they packed up and left the United States. And they filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy in Delaware. Looks like trying to withstand any blow that they know that's coming to keep the business alive. Now, guys, we have Aave V3 launches on Ethereum Layer 2 network Metas. Also, we have Orbit Markets, a crypto options liquidity provider, rolls out the first Bitcoin and gold hybrid focused derivative product with broker Pi Digital. And Orbit Markets is Singapore-based. But guys, we know how big the derivatives market is. You're talking about hundreds of trillions of dollars. And we know what the bank man was working on. Derivatives on blockchain being ran by an algorithm. And speaking of the bank man urges the court to dismiss all charges. That's right, guys. You heard that correct. The movie continues. It is definitely unbelievable. And remember, the bank man and FTX stated they were short about $8 billion. And then all of a sudden in January, they fined over $5 billion and stated that the exchange may be back up and running. You can't make this stuff up. But guys, lastly, we have Goldman Sachs, Microsoft, CBOE, Moody's, and others team up to launch blockchain network Canton. And guys, we know cryptos have been funded from big corporations and big banks from the beginning. And we've seen this movie before in big tech. The big banks and big corporations are going to pick the winners and losers and then also take a lot of that technology and put in their own systems. And we know just like big tech, the media, your food, it all ended up in the same hands. And that's the NWO hands, and the same thing that's going to happen with blockchain and digital assets. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.